We're here to teach you the law of sines. The law of sines is sine A over A equals sine B over B equals sine C over C. And since they're ratios, you can also flip them and they're still the law of sines. Which is A over sine A equals B over sine B equals C over sine C. I'm going to teach you guys how to derive the law of sines. So first you draw a non-right triangle, and to get two right triangles, you draw a height in between. And to make it easier to see, you can split those two right triangles like this. And label them. And since these were both split by the height, you know that they're both the same. And then you also know to find this, it's C times sine A. So it's C times sine A. And for this side, you know it's equal, so they're equal, and then it's A times sine C. And to get rid of the coefficients, you derive everything by AC. And you get sine A over A equals sine C over C, which also equals sine B over B, because you can use the law of sines to find any angle and any side, depending on what you're given.
Here's example 1. The triangle is given angle A as 150 degrees and angle C as 20 degrees and side A as 200. So since they are given two angles, you can add those together and get 170 degrees. Then subtract that by 180 degrees to get 10 degrees, which is angle B. Then to find side C, you would take sine of 150 degrees over 200 and equal it to sine 20 degrees over C. Then you cross multiply those, then you'll get C sine 150 degrees equals 200 sine 20 degrees. To get C by itself, you would divide those two by sine 150 degrees, and you get C by itself, which is 136.8. And to find side B, you do the same thing. You take sine of 150 degrees over 200, equal it to sine 10 degrees over B. Then you would cross multiply those, and you get B sine 150 degrees equals 200 sine 10 degrees. You divide those two by sine of 150 degrees to get B by itself, which is 69.96. And that's how you use law of sine to solve for sides and angles. Here's example 2. At angle A, you are given 60 degrees, at R you are given 6, and at H you are given 10. Since this is an ASS triangle, you would take the ambiguous case formula and plug those numbers in to get 10 greater than 1.59, which states that you have one or two solutions. So to find alpha, you would take sine of 60 degrees over 10, equal it to sine of alpha over 6, cross multiply those, and you get 6 sine 60 degrees equals 10 sine alpha. Then you divide both sides by 10 and take the arcsine of alpha to get 31.3 degrees. You take 31.3 degrees, add it to 60 degrees, and subtract it from 180 degrees, which makes up a triangle, and you get 88.7 degrees, which is theta. To find x, you take sine of 60 degrees over 10, equal it to sine of 88.7 degrees over x, cross multiply that, and you get x sine 60 degrees equals 10 sine 88.7 degrees, and divide both sides by sine 60 degrees to get x by itself, which is 11.5. Now that we have found the first solution, the formula states that we either have one or two solutions. So let's find out if we have the second solution. There's a theorem that says that beta is the supplement of alpha, which beta equals 148.7 degrees. So you take 148.7, you add it to 60 degrees, and you get 208.7 degrees, which is a lot greater than 180 degrees, which makes up a triangle. So for this example, it only has one solution. If you want to learn more about the hinge theorem, or also known as the ambiguous case, you can read that article in our magazine.